Hey, gem lovers. I'm so excited to see you. Welcome into my channel. My name is Jana, and this week we're going to talk about Tanzanite. I'm really excited to share about this particular gemstone. This is a gemstone that's very near and dear to my heart. I actually got to go over to Tanzania, East Africa to mine this gem firsthand. So I'm really excited to share a little bit more about the legend and lore and some of the metaphysical properties as well about this particular gemstone. Now, Tanzanite is a member of the Zoisite family, and I'll show you kind of each and every one of them in just a minute. But as the story or the legend goes with Tanzanite, back in 1967, now this all happened in East Tanzania, Africa, this completely majestic setting. So you have to envision it. Mount Kilimanjaro, and then at the base of Mount Kilimanjaro is these incredible rolling foothills. And right in there, it's said that this beam of lightning comes down and strikes the ground. A Maasai tribesman, and that's one of the local tribes there, was said to be wandering by. And when he wandered into that area, all of a sudden he found this incredible pile of crystals that were this rich blueberry blue with a flash of raspberry red, incredible purple hues all to it, and had this diamond like brilliance. So he was said to find this massive pile of crystals right where the lightning struck. And so he brought this to a local Arushan man in a nearby town, Manuel de Souza, and gave the gems and crystals over to him. Well, Manuel de Souza then went ahead and kind of staked claims and filed mining claims on that area, hoping that he had found the newest discover of really true blue sapphire. Well, to his surprise, and to the surprise of the gemstone world, he hadn't found sapphire at all. He had found the newest, hottest, most incredible gem find in centuries, Blue Zoisite. Now, by 1968, a gentleman named Mr. Bridges had brought Blue Zoisite over to Tiffany and Company, and it was taking the company by storm. They recognized immediately the incredible beauty, the unbelievable rarity of this gem, and the fact that this was just an overall striking find like nothing else that we had. So in the late 1960s, early 1970s, the president of Tiffany and Company, Mr. Henry Platt, said, you know what, Blue Zoisite isn't really a name that's going to take the gemstone world by storm. So he actually christened this gem or crystal with a name named after the region it came from. So the name forever went from Blue Zoisite to Tanzanite, the name it has today. Now, the Zoisite family is one that's been around all throughout history. You just don't always hear about it. So, blue Zoisite, as it often comes out of the ground, looks a little bit like this. It's almost like a gray. It's got some purples and some blues, but it's not until it's heated that it comes out a whole lot like this. Now, if you're an HSN or a home shopping fan, tonight Adam Freeman and I are going to have this gemstone on my show. That's coming up today at 7 p.m. We'll be having that. It's going to be an incredible show. So I'll be joining him as a guest host tonight. That's what Tanzanite looks like, and that's why it's so desired. Its striking beauty brought it not only to the forefront of the jewelry and gemstone world, but also to the metaphysical world. Now, the other reason Tanzanite Blue Zoisite came striking into the metaphysical world is its family members are highly desired for a lot of different things. And later on, I might do videos on each one of the zoisites. This is actually red zoisite. It's called Tulite. This is something that the majority of it comes from Norway. It's all natural and the colors are captivating. So this is more the pink or red zoisite. Notice how it's opaque. The only one that's not opaque and has that diamond-like shine is actually Tanzanite. You can see I have an assistant today. I actually have two. Now, the green zoisite, that's the third family member, is actually called analite. Analite can be found on its own, just as green zoisite, or it can be found as ruby in zoisite. See all those little red marks? That's actually ruby that's fused within the green zoisite. It happened naturally in Mother Nature. No one put it there. But all of these gems are incredible gems and hopefully something that one day you'll be able to add to your crystal wardrobe. Now, because Tanzanite also has pleochroic properties, what does this mean? Basically, if you take a piece of Tanzanite out in sunlight, not only is it going to have these rich, majestic blues and purples, but you should be able to see a flash of raspberry red. It bends and splits light in a really captivating manner. Because of that, it's considered a gem of transmutation. So when it comes to the metaphysical world, and again, I like to always give you a reminder, When it comes to explaining metaphysical properties of gemstones, this is not sound medical advice. You should always get medical advice from a true medical professional. But I do love sharing this side of jewelry and gemstones with you. So, when it comes to the metaphysical world, Tanzanite is one of the most valuable and cherished members, especially if you're in a journey of spiritual exploration. It brings together all aspects of your communication and aids in connecting you with your psychic powers. It does this because it's believed to vibrate on a higher frequency. So, because of that, it draws in a higher consciousness. And by doing this, it's not only going to help stimulate your intuition, but also your perception. Therefore, what it does, it almost connects you to the higher realm. It connects you to your spirit guide. So, it brings this inner connection. It's also going to help you connect with your inner wisdom that you've developed over time and that you've gained throughout the years and throughout different lifetimes as well. So it connects you to that inner wisdom that you've had all this time. It's said to open up your crown chakra. So basically, if you're on a spiritual journey and this is opening up your crown chakra, it's a great gemstone to have by your side because it is helping you connect to that higher realm. Tanzanite is also said to help you with your throat chakra as well as your third eye chakra. So, not only is it going to boost your honest communication, but it's going to boost your psychic powers, making it easier for you to communicate in general, but also, again, to your higher powers, to your spirit guides. Tanzanite is super helpful in uniting matters of the heart and of the mind. It brings them together with a practical yet heartfelt and honest decision. So it's really a great way to tie together if you're a little bit too much up here or a little bit too much in here, to bring them together in a practical yet heartfelt way. It's a great stone for empaths. Empaths, if you struggle with your feelings and relaying your feelings or processing emotional information, this is a tremendous gemstone for you. Tanzanite is a spectacular way to go. And like I said, you can find small crystals like this. In the workplace, Tanzanite can be calming, it can be smoothing. It can also aid in overcoming any communication challenges maybe have with your boss or a coworker. It can also help you solve a problem that you can't really find an end solution for. You know those problems that are lingering over your head? It can help you find the solution. It is also a great gemstone if you're experiencing a career change or you're looking for a career change. Because it opens up that throat chakra and helps with communication, it's a great gemstone for counselors to have. This is a fantastic gemstone, and because of its glow and its beauty, and if you look at it, almost looks ocean-like in its powerful presence, it's said to help reduce stress and bring an overall sense of calm to you. It's also said that tanzanite can help increase your inner light. It's believed to detoxify the body and increase your overall vitality. So, that desire to live, that overall health and well being, it's fantastic for that as well. It's also said to aid with exhaustion, skin irritation, and eye infections. And tanzanite emotionally, of course, can not only help us communicate, but communicate correctly our expressions, our feelings. So if you do struggle with that or even processing your expressions, your emotions, this is a gemstone or a crystal that might help you along that journey. It's an excellent crystal for your meditation purposes, for your spiritual journey, if you have been wanting to access your Akashic records, and also, again, communicating with your spirit guide. Perhaps my favorite aspect of Tanzanite is, remember that story I told you at the very beginning? Because it is known that tanzanite takes intense heat to bring forth the fullest potential of this crystal. So, to get true beauty, most tanzanite needs this unbelievable heat, and then it comes out from a gorgeous crystal to this magnificent, unbelievable gemstone. It's said that the wearer can go through the same process. So, tanzanite takes this extreme heat, becomes its very best self. Wearing tanzanite, it's said that you can go through the same process. If you want to bring out your full potential, this is a gemstone it's said that you should wear and wear proudly. So I hope you enjoyed this video on tanzanite. This is personally one of my favorite gems, and this is a totally different side of the story that I tell you than when I'm on air guesting at HSN or doing home shopping. So I really hope you enjoyed this. I want to say thank you. If you did like this video, I would greatly appreciate it if you give it the thumbs up. And also, please feel free to subscribe to my channel. I will be back next week with another fabulous gemstone video. And thank you for being here. Again, my name is Jana, and I'll see you soon.